human being is happening today. Amen. Here in Southern California. That's why we stand in the corner of the street. That's why this Father, this conference is it called? COM? Father Conference, I guess. Yeah. So I believe you received this information again at when you enter the door. You can pick it up if you're interested to. You can. This is for the through workshop for the Father to be, and those who feel they are off track and wants to get back on, as well as father figure, mentor, and the foster father. Who knows about father figure is so important in the house? To raise the children. Amen. Father must stand strong and teach the children. Discipline. Yes, discipline. Bishop. We need a discipline. Amen. Father discipline, mother discipline, our children. Even we are grown up, we still need the discipline from God. Amen. All right. This is it. Did you receive those little card when you enter? Yeah. This little card, or bigger one, Susan is holding. This is a New York event. We are inviting Mother Moon, Dr. Hatchahan Moon, in November 12th, in Veterans Day on a Monday. Bishop Oliver, Dr. Benson, Minister Mansell, or Reverend Young, or myself, we all going. If you want to join us, please come. There's going to be a 5,000 choir, and you're going to see crayon box. You know what the crayon box is? It's colorful. Yeah, it's not going to be just one race. You need to see it to believe it. Right, Magdalene? Yeah. If you give me a tambourine, I will join the choir. Amen. Oh, I see, okay. It's like, what's this one? Come on, guys.
Let us remember why. What is the central theme of our gathering? Peace starts with me. It's to our God. Every word of worship. Is wonderful. Every praise. Every praise. It's to our God. Let's take it up now. Sing hallelujah. Sing hallelujah. Oh, to our God. Glory hallelujah. Glory hallelujah. It's to our God. Every praise. Every praise. Every praise. Every praise. To our God. To our God. Let's take it up one more time. Every praise. To our God. To our God. Worship.
진정한 자유, 평등, 평화, 통일, 행복한 세상은 멀리 있는 것이 아닙니다.
Amen. So it's going to happen in November 12th. If you are interested, talk to Susan or myself. We're going there. Amen. We're going there to really change the history of mankind. Today, in the country of America, need a revival. The revival starts with me. The peace starts with me. When we make a decision of knowing God, knowing the Christ, and our relationship, because of our relationship, our quality of our life changed. Yes, Bishop, we have been changed. We have been touched. So this change in quality need to be expanded to the world. Amen. So it's not just 5,000 choir, not just the Bishop Noel Jones, not just Yolanda Adams or Hezekiah Walker. We're going to have an incredible gathering, inviting the Mother Moon to speak. We're going to have I don't know if we're going to have a marriage or ceremony, but we want to touch the marriage. We want to touch the husband and wife. Amen. Let's keep going. So on a 6 days after, November 18th, this is Sunday, at the City of Refuge, we're going to have a revival. This is same line. It's not just doing it at the City of Refuge. You're going to see that. You're going to see the young people. You're going to see the some of you were in the program at the December 16 last year. Last year, December 16, at the City of Refuge, we had the event, 1,000 people was there. Now this time we're shooting for 3,000 plus. Last year, December 16, the atheists, the people who don't believe in God, young people in our midst, singing, praising God. They said, I don't believe in God, but I want to join that choir. I'm not exaggerating. I do not believe in God. I hate religious organization, but I like to see myself standing in this midst of the choir. I want to see that. I want to see the smile in my face. I want to dance. I want to do the same dance I want to do together with those young people. That's the power of God. That's the power. They start to realize that, I'm a believer right now. And once I realize I'm not atheist no more, I have a relationship established. That's what the true believer does. That's what the true worshiper does. So that's, be ready for the November 18th. If it's too much for you to go to New York, you can come with New York, that's fine. But if it's too much for you to go to New York, come with us in the City of Gardena, November 18th. It's good to have a change of that. We want to make a change in Southern California by standing together. Amen. That's a Sunday evening service, the revival service. This is the Christmas. Maybe Susan can explain this one very well.
This is our 18th year to do the International Celebration of Christmas, so more information will be coming out of that. I think Lifeline Community Church will be dancing. That's where we know Jerry and attended from. So we'll have a great time. We do a live reenactment of this first nativity and have a Mary and Joseph and have music and dance from around the world.
Amen. Thanks, Susan. This is happening annually, every year it's happening. Yes, it's offering to our division. We have this livestock and collecting some money, and it goes to saving people who starve, those people who are unfortunate, the children out there, including America as well. Amen. It's a beautiful thing. And this is also coming of different churches coming together, different denominations. Is there any representative of this in our midst today? I see. Would you like to explain and briefly? Please.
Yeah. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much for inviting us here today. We really, really appreciate it. My name is Jerry. This is my lovely wife, Tatenda. And we're from Zimbabwe. And the Lord, I don't know if you can tell, you can probably tell I'm from America and she's from Zimbabwe. She's got a much better accent than I do. But God brought us together. We basically about 10 years ago, I was working for an organization called Oasis, and we've got about 10 bases around the world, and one of them is in Zimbabwe. So I went to Zimbabwe and I started working with street children. Right about at that same time, years later, God put it on Tatenda's heart to start working with street children too as well. And so we didn't know each other. She didn't have any resources. I had very little resources, but just a calling of God to go and work in Zimbabwe and work with the street kids. And so we met there basically about, probably about 6 years later. We actually met on the streets. And we started off with just a couple kids and ministering the gospel to them on the streets and praying with them because they didn't have any hope whatsoever, and praying with them that God has got, Tatenda always says, God's got a special plan for your life because you're here on the streets, and the devil made it for bad, but God made it for good. and we want to see the destiny that lies in your life be fulfilled. And so we started off with 4 kids, really believed God wanted them to get off the streets and go to school. So Tatenda started getting these 4 kids off the streets, living in a small little room, having them go to school, and all they had was the curtain to lay down on the ground to sleep on. And so they were like little sardines just lined up underneath the curtain, but they were so happy that God got them off the streets and into schools. And so we just said, God, whatever you want to do. And next thing you know, 3 more of their friends joined us in this small little room. And the next thing you know, we had 12 kids that were with us all together. So we really believe that God has got just a destiny as wide and as big, not just in Zimbabwe, but throughout all of Africa, to help the least of these become the greatest of these. And so that's just a little bit about who we are. It's called Finding Hope Foundation Africa, and we're so blessed to be with you all this very day. Thank you so much.
Jerry's and Tatenda's information is there. If you can, we'll leave that up on the screen, and you can take down the email address and cell phone.
Thank you. What God has joined together, no man can asunder. I see there's a beautiful couple right here, a black and white right here, right here, right here. Amen. Don't let the world tell you what you're supposed to do. Let God. Woo! So Zimbabwe is